Have you ever wondered why prices have been rising while quality of the product has been lowering? We could blame it on inflation, reduced competition, or tariffs. All those factors are completely understandable. But something that we don't notice are the negative effects of startup companies. These startup companies are very beneficial to the economy by bringing in competition and jobs that level the playing field for pricing, force innovation, and growth. If startup companies bring in benefits, then why are they bad? Before we dig in deeper, what are startup companies? Startup companies are young, high risk, innovating companies that aim to disrupt a specific market or create a new one. Some well known startup companies consist of OpenAI, SpaceX, with some successful ventures being Airbnb, FedEx, and Instagram. So, what are we doing then? They're good and done. However, research done by Adam Pouliot in his journal discusses the weighing between the benefits and negatives. They state that while startup companies do open up opportunities for new business ventures, they also represent capital losses, unemployment, and sunken resources. According to Antonio Davila, George Foster, and Carlos Shimizu in their journal, clearly company decline and firm decline are very low on the radar screen of this broader dialogue as compared to its dominant focus on company growth and firm growth. We often think of the benefits of startup companies, but we often forget that these companies can also bring negative effects to the economy. So we are extreme when it comes to investing and growing these companies. According to this chart, in the first year, 20% of startup companies fail, and that failure continues to grow over the years to 70%, showing that there are higher failures than successes, meaning there are lots of resources being wasted and jobs being lost throughout the years. So when we think about it, what should we do? Startup companies are good and bad, but it's not like we can throw out the good too. I agree with your argument, and it's one that's been made. Let's see this video.
Just finding a global workforce and using these third-party tools. There's a lot of third-party tools to manage employees in Portugal or Manila or Canada or whatever, South America. And they're just saying, you know what, stock options are going to be for like an elite group, the top 10% of the company. And then we're going to automate the rest of the jobs with AI, and we're going to outsource and have hourly workers or full-time contractors outside the United States. It's the undeniable
I think that's
trend.
terrible.
Why?
That's throwing the baby out with the bathwater. One of the most magical things about startups in Silicon Valley is that when it worked, everyone got rich. I mean, you have the story of the Google chef who made $100 million, or the secretary at Microsoft who got to retire.
In this argument, we're shown that not only do startup companies only benefit the top 10% of the company, but they are also automated with AI and outsourced with hourly workers or full-time contractors outside of the business. The other man argues that we get jobs created and bring in competition that could further growth in the economy. So what can we do? Rather than removing startup companies completely, we can regulate them. By stopping the massive amounts of failures of startup companies through learning and understanding how we can become more successful in creating them, the failure rates will drop and create more benefits than problems in our economy. So if you're a young entrepreneur or a young adult looking to start a business or manage your money, I recommend learning how you can become successful in your financial journey.